Okay, so in general, we want to have something to protect our work surface with. So this is my surface. It's just a desk. It's somewhat small. That's my light that I just squeaked over. Anyway, I have this tarp, and I like that because it's waterproof. I sewed a bed sheet onto the tarp, and I like the bed sheet because it's white and it's like a blank canvas, or at least it was like a blank canvas when I started, and I decorate it every time I use it. Um, in this case, because we're just doing these tiny 2 by 2 canvases, this is plenty of space. If I needed more room for a bigger canvas, I'd be on my dining room table with a drop cloth and the tarp to protect it from any runny, liquidy paints. Anyway, so I think that's kind of the basics of it. For supplies, I like to have one of these little things. I really don't know what it's called or what people would normally use it for, but I use it to mix paints. I like to have brushes on hand. We're not going to use brushes for this challenge, but they're always here. I always like to have a reusable paper towel cloth that I can use to wipe my palette knives and surfaces and hands and whatever with. It's always good to have some paper towel on hand. Here's my jar of palette knives. We may use something different every night. I also have my sketchbook on hand, which we will open to a blank page so we can test out some of our canvases for the first night. Oh, there's a picture. There's a painting of myself. Um, and then that was the first night. Let's bring it over to the light a little bit. That was the first night of testing stuff out. And now I'll use this other blank side for testing out our next one. I've got colors in here. The colors we'll talk about the colors on the next video that we're gonna use. But you got your paints. We are using the Handy Art Designer's Palette Artist Acrylic Medium Modeling Paste. I like to have a jar of water, although this water is empty right now, but I will fill that up before we get started. And then this is my scooper. I use this to scoop the modeling paste out. You can also use a palette knife to do that. I mean, use whatever works for you. It's whatever you want to do. I just started using this. This is actually just your regular old glass cutting board. I'm not even sure what side you're supposed to use in a kitchen, but like there's a rough side and then there's a smooth side. And I like to use the smooth side to put my modeling paste on, pour some paint on, and then mix it together and mix on like a nice smooth glass surface. It's really easy to clean. It's reusable, of course, as opposed to using paper towels. So that's what I like to use. I think I'm maybe rambling, but I think that's everything. So prep your surface, make sure you got paint clothes on, or if you don't care about your clothes, don't worry about it. And get your supplies, and then you're ready to go. Can't wait to see what we create.